Hi guys, it's me, His Majesty. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the show. Please, by all means, hit that like button as you come in, and also make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. And if you want to become a member, please hit the join button. If you do not see the join button, it will be in the description box of this video and all of our videos as well. We'd like to thank you for joining us today, and we hope that you continue to join us. With that being said, walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness, and always remember, it's Team McRae all damn day.
Oh, Lord Joseph.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. You know, I got my reading glasses,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought that I would be able to read the comments tonight, but my glasses are still not. I'm going to have to superimpose the comment section in order to read it.
I'll tell you what it says.
Okay, that would be great. Good evening. Hey, Miss Melissa.
Hey, Melissa.
Hey.
Hey, Shanta.
Hey, Shanta. Who else is in here, Joseph?
Hey, Derek.
So Derek is here.
Shout out to Facebook.
Yeah, shout out to everybody on Facebook. Who else we got, Joseph? Is that it?
No, Monte, Leon.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Yes, I know my voice is a little deep, but there's a reason for that, and we may talk about that for a few minutes. And yes, as y'all can hear, Joseph is home. Yes, Joseph is home, y'all.
I'm home.
He's relaxing.
Oh.
He's been slow dragging since he got home. He's relaxing though.
But I normally do when I come from the hospital.
Yeah, he's been moving a little slow, but you know they told him he has to take it easy. So, he's home. The most important thing is he's home, and he's home for the holidays. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Yes, Thanksgiving is upon us. The day where we give thanks for all that we have, for having a roof over our head and food on the table
Throughout the year.
And you know, especially we pray at this time for the homeless and the misfortunate and the ones that don't have. Because y'all, there's a lot of people out there that they don't even know what Thanksgiving is because they've never had one. They've never had an opportunity to give thanks, you know. So let's pray for those people. Let's pray for those single mothers that um, were not able to make a big Thanksgiving dinner for their families.
Right.
Let's say a prayer for, you know, all those homeless people out there that are on the streets that will be spending Thanksgiving maybe under a bridge or, you know, in a field, in a in an abandoned building,
In a shelter.
in a shelter. Let's say a prayer for them. Let's also say a prayer for those that volunteer to help those at this time because there's a lot of people out there helping. I know I was looking at Good Day Atlanta today, and I see a lot of people. There's a lot of organizations and people, individual people that do things like coat drives, and you know they're giving out turkeys to people for Thanksgiving. There's a church in our area, Joseph, that is giving away a Thanksgiving dinner. So what they do is they give you a turkey with all the fixings, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, let's say a prayer for
we had to use one of those services.
Oh God, I remember Joseph. I remember it was not too long ago. It was not too long ago, 3 years ago when we first moved to Rome, New York, where you know we were struggling. You know, we were struggling financially. We didn't even have money to put food in the house. We used to have to go to the to the food pantries. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And one Thanksgiving, we actually were blessed to have gone to a turkey drive where they were giving away turkeys and Thanksgiving dinner. And so we were able to make Thanksgiving dinner that year. Oh my God, and it was a blessing. It was just truly a blessing. Let me come on camera for us, Joseph, so we can have a conversation with these people. Hey, y'all.
Oh,
Okay,
y'all, I
Joseph.
can't lay
You don't
down.
have to move, Joseph. I'm on the camera for you. There you go.
Yeah, thank you, because my
Better?
head is still hurt.
Yes, Joseph. Yeah, he said his head still hurts. He has like a small little. It looks because Joseph is so light. It don't even look like a cut or anything, but it looks like it's a small little cut and a little scab done grew over it and stuff. So he has that from the fall, and he says that. What else, Joseph? You say your hip hurts.
My hip don't really hurt no more. It's as much as my head.
Okay, and he says he's been experiencing some headaches and stuff like that. So of course, I will be monitoring that as well as everything else. But the good thing is that you were able to get some other underlying things that were going on with you health wise. You were able to get some
Fixed.
some things paid attention to and resolved.
Because I
So
had every intent on doing it.
yeah,
But
and
this just
so
opened the door.
yeah, so that's a good thing. They told you had to get a cardiologist, and you
Mm-hmm.
found one, and we just have to follow it with your PCP, your primary care physician, to make
Mm-hmm.
sure that everything is okay. And of course, with you and the AFib, the cardiologist will take care of that. But it's just good to have you home, Joseph. It really
I'm
is.
glad to be
It
home,
feels really
Booby.
good.
Mm.
It's good to have you home.
I missed you.
Boy, did I miss you too. It wasn't easy, you know. The first couple of nights, it really wasn't easy being here by myself, and I couldn't sleep. I would fall asleep, but then I would wake up. So it was like I would fall asleep and I would wake up, and then couldn't go back to sleep, and I'd cry a little bit, and then I'd cry myself to sleep, and then I'd wake up again. So it was the first couple of days was really tumultuous, even though we spoke on the phone like all
You
damn
always
time.
cry when I'm
Shoot,
gone.
we spoke on the phone until like 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning one night. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't easy, Joseph. It wasn't easy because as I told the people, we've been inseparable since marriage.
Mm-hmm.
We really don't go anywhere without one another.
True.
We really don't do things without each other.
True.
We're always together. So for you to not be here, it was like my other half was missing. Like half of my body was missing. I'm so
That's
used
how
to.
I felt in the hospital.
Yeah. So
I was like, I want my husband.
yeah, you kept on saying that.
Me
But I'm just glad that you're okay. I'm glad that you're home,
too.
and I'm glad that you're
Hey,
okay.
Monique.
Yes.
Hey,
Ooh,
Play by Steve.
I got me some coffee
Hey,
here
Andrea.
that I'm gonna be drinking while we talk. Yes.
Who's that? Damien
Who's who?
Damien Mays?
Oh, we got a lot of
Well,
new
shout out
people.
Facebook.
We got a lot of new people
Detroit
watching us.
Love. Hey, best friend.
Hey, best friend. And let me tell you something. We got one of the greatest gifts. Somebody
Hey,
bought us a
Andrea,
gift off of our
Ashley,
Amazon wish list, and
Leon.
we'll be showing it to you at a later time. But it was just so nice, and it was so cute. That gift was so cute, Joseph.
It was. I like it.
I am enjoying
Hey,
it so much.
KC, my friend. Let me tell you something about KC.
What about him?
KC, you know how you told me you never see me depressed about my dialysis?
Uh huh.
KC has. And it's
Okay.
because of KC
I remember you telling me the
why
story
you
about
don't
Casey.
see me depressed. Because
I
KC,
remember you telling me.
he walked me through it, and it wasn't a pretty thing.
Hmm. I remember you
And
told
I
me the
have to
story
say
of him.
thank you
Hmm.
because KC just he's an amazing person.
Yes, a shout out to Chi Town. Casey is from Chi Town, right?
Yes.
Yes, shout out to Chi Town. Casey, shout out to you. Yes,
He's really
I'm
an
I'm
amazing.
trying. Oh, I'm trying not to cough, Joseph, because my acid reflux
Just cough, child, because I'm
and my
coughing. They told me it was COVID, the after effects of
yeah, I
COVID.
have that
So
too. My doctor told me that too. But my acid reflux and my GERD and the heartburn is really
turning you out.
it is it's really like wow. So I've been really trying not to cough, guys. Um, Today hasn't been an easy day for me health wise, but I'll be okay. But
It ain't been
listen,
easy for me either.
yeah, we both been laid up today. Just
But I
you
know
know.
tomorrow I'll feel better because I haven't moved really except when rehab came
Hmm.
just to see if I could walk. That was the only reason why they were there. And when they saw that I could walk, it was like, oh, you can walk. Okay, bye.
Also, they did have somebody from rehabilitation come.
Yeah, because they thought I couldn't walk.
Are they gonna continue with it?
I asked the girl to continue with it, but she didn't come yesterday. A dude came,
Hmm. Okay, so
and he
no, what
just
I'm
walked
saying
me in
is,
the
did they give you
hallway.
any
Now I
outside
told the
resource?
girl that I wanted an outside resource.
Oh, okay.
She said okay, but the dude didn't. He acted like I was fine. Like
Okay, well, we'll probably have to take a look at your paperwork to see if they've put anything in
if
your
I'm okay,
paperwork,
right?
yeah, about rehabilitation because that's so important, especially now, even now because you failed, Joseph.
But I did ask.
The the rehabilitation is really going to help you
I'm
a
sorry for
lot.
coughing, y'all.
It is. It's going to help you a lot. Believe me when I tell you. So I'm excited about
Who's
that.
all on here? I said my name, Detroit.
What's that message
Love.
right there?
Do you mind if I put in 5 bed chat and ask everyone for prayer for you? I'm Babe Nation. If Detroit love, you definitely can because
Oh yeah,
5 babe love us.
Five Bay
So
is one of
you
our
definitely
queens.
can do that.
Yes,
I
most definitely.
appreciate you
And shout out
for
to Babe Nation.
and I
Yes,
appreciate you for wanting to do that for me.
thank you.
I do. I appreciate you for that.
Thank you so much. Yes, we rock with Babe Nation.
Oh,
Babe
definitely.
Nation is a part of the McRae Kingdom as well. And Fibe is one of the queens. She's the queen. She is the queen. So
Yes, she is.
shout
I
out to
love me
Fibe.
some 5 babe,
Me
honey.
too. I love her too. Yes, she ain't nothing but the truth.
And she will get you together, honey.
Yes. And speaking of the truth, Joseph, I just want to touch on a couple of other different topics tonight. Like I really want to talk about Shaquilla Robinson
And
a
I
little
want to
bit,
talk about the Chrisleys.
and I know you want to talk about the Chrisleys. I also want to talk about R. Kelly.
I
Um,
want to talk about some emails we received
yeah, okay. So we're
because
gonna
I looked at them while I was in the hospital.
okay. So let's get started, y'all. Um, Shaquilla Robinson. Let me just catch y'all up on Shaquilla Robinson. For those of you that don't know, Shaquilla Robinson is a young lady. She's an entrepreneur. She has her own hair business,
Okay.
and she went to Mexico recently
For her birthday.
for not for her birthday. They went to celebrate. Well, allegedly they were supposed to be going to celebrate a friend's birthday, and Shaquilla was most excited about this. So excited about it. She was one of the people that made it happen. She actually booked the villa and paid for the villa for everyone to stay there.
Hmm.
And when she got there kind of late. And when she got there, she wanted everybody to get in the swimming pool, so they could have a good time. They're gonna get drinks, and they were gonna have a chef come and cook and all this great stuff,
Hmm.
allegedly. And unfortunately, what ended up happening was, is Shaquilla died on that trip. Now, her friends told her parents, they called her parents and told her parents that she had died from alcohol poisoning.
Hmm.
However, when the autopsy was done, it was determined that she had not only a broken neck, but also a broken spinal cord. And that was the cause of death. So, Later on down the line, some alleged footage surfaced, some video footage surfaced showing that the night of her
Death.
passing, she was
Ouch.
involved in a fight with
Oh,
the
Jesus.
friends that she came on to the trip with. Unfortunately, she got into a fight. Well, she didn't really get into a fight. They fought her. They kind of cornered her, and they fought her. These. Well, it was actually two girls. I'm not going to make mention of their names because I'm not sure.
That's alleged.
But they allegedly fought her, and they are the reason why she is there because they said one of the girls grabbed her by her neck and slammed her to the floor, and that's what broke her neck and her spinal cord. So, but the friends are saying that she died from alcohol poisoning. Now, there's a lot of rumor. There's a lot of things coming out,
You
Joseph, at
know
this
what this
time.
reminds me of? That other girl that went to the hotel.
The one that went to the hotel and got stuck in the freezer.
Right.
Yes. Now there's a
Because it
lot
ain't
of
adding up.
yeah. It's something they adding up.
It ain't
There's a
adding up at all.
lot of there's a lot of footage now, video now that has come out. There's more video that has come out. There's also more people speaking out about what actually happened.
Hey, Cat.
And let me just say this as well, because I wasn't going to talk about this, but I'm gonna talk about it. Y'all need to leave Trent. Y'all need to leave T.S. Madison alone. Now, T.S. Madison, has been got involved with this because she was being slammed and she was getting backlash because someone sent her a message and said to her, "You ain't saying nothing about this because the person that killed Shaquilla was a trans woman," because that's one of the rumors that are going on. Allegedly, that this trans woman, the woman that killed her and is responsible for her death, is a trans woman, which is not true, guys, at all. It's not true. It's just simply not true. The woman that killed her was a cisgendered woman.
Allegedly.
No, it's not allegedly. It was a cisgendered
No,
woman.
I mean allegedly that killed her.
Right, allegedly that killed her was a cisgendered woman. It was not, nobody that was on this trip was trans. There were no trans people involved with this. And I
Thank
agree.
you.
Let me tell you something. I agree with T.S. Madison. When you start creating rumors like that, you create a lane of misunderstanding and danger for other people, like trans people. Because if word gets out that there's a trans person that was responsible for this girl's death, then somebody might start attacking the trans community just because.
Right.
It's kind of like Rosewood. Remember Rosewood, where the lady accused the black man, of raping her,
Right.
and the whole town was killed. That's what happens.
Well, Alexico. Allegedly, Mexico is reporting that she's a trans woman.
Right, right. Yeah, Mexico was reporting that, but it's not true, guys. She wasn't a trans woman. This woman that was responsible or was involved in the death of Shaquilla
It was a
Robinson
cisgender woman.
is a cisgender woman. Period. Um, my personal opinion. My personal opinion is that everybody that has been involved with this whole thing, if it is determined that it was a murder, then every one of them should go to jail and should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. And they should not be prosecuted in the United States. They should be prosecuted in Mexico, where the crime happened. Now, the reason why I say that is because you don't want no Mexican prison. You don't want it. You don't want Americans. Y'all can talk all you want to. You do not want to go to prison in Mexico,
right?
Because this is nothing like
you don't want to go to prison anywhere outside of the United States.
In the U.S. Let me tell you something. Going to prison in the United States is like Club Med versus going to a prison that's out of this country.
Especially when they said the feds are looking for them.
Yes, and the feds are investigating this. Some new information came out today which was promising. And if you want more detail about that, there's a lot of content creators that are doing stories on it. We're just not doing a full story on it. I'm just bringing it up because I have been, of course, observing it in the blogs and in
Right.
in social media. So y'all and say a prayer for Shaquilla Robinson's father, who did an interview on Facebook, and say a prayer for
Her
her
mother.
mother. I can't even imagine. I can't even. I'm not a parent. I can't even imagine losing a child, and I can't even imagine losing a child like this.
Like that.
Because
When they were just going to have fun.
her mother was shown the video of her getting beat up. They beat her naked. She was naked, and they beat her.
Oh.
So I mean, I'm not saying that this fight that she got in is what caused her death. We have to wait until the FBI and the proper authorities finish their report. But if that be the case, then all of them need to go to jail, especially the person. And y'all, if you saw the video, the person that's videotaping the whole thing is supposed to be her best friend.
Well, at least they
Hold on. Listen. The guy that's taping the whole fight that she got into is supposed to be her best friend, and all you can hear him say throughout the video is "Shaquilla, fight back," and she's saying, "No, no, I don't want to fight back. I don't want to fight back." And they're saying that she didn't fight back because she felt guilty. Now the rumor is that she set someone up to be killed at home. And that is the reason why she was into the fight, because one of the young ladies that was at the that was in Mexico with her, that was her brother. And they say that Shaquilla was responsible for having him set up to be killed. We don't know. All of this is alleged. So I'm just saying, guys, just say a prayer. Let's just say a prayer that this all be done and over with. The investigation is done and over with, and justice is served. Let's just pray that justice is served. Um, and this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, guys. When I talk about how we, as a people, this is how we treat one another. This is how we treat one another. I will say it, and I will continue to say it. And I've said it on my platform, Up Close and Personal. We will never be able to enjoy the fruits of our evolution until we come together as people. Black on black crime and the betrayal and the backstabbing and all of the horrible things that we do to one another has to stop. It has to end. We have to stop doing it. Where does it end, guys? Where does it end? Stop. Listen, if you don't know the definition of friendship, then you don't need to have no friends. Okay? If you don't know the definition of friendship, then you don't need to have no friends. If you don't know what it is to have a real friend, then you don't need to have a friend.
Or how to treat a friend.
If you are a person that is in a friendship with someone and you're pressed because this person may not be treating you right, or they may have a little bit more than you have, or whatever the case, then you don't need to be in that friendship. I'm the type of person to listen. When I'm if you either my friend or you're not. Period. Point blank. You either my friend or you're not. I ain't got time for all of that. I do not have time to analyze and document and watch you with a side eye and stay 10 steps ahead of you and or kiss your ass in order for you to be my friend.
Right.
It's either you gonna be my friend, we're gonna be friends, we're
Not?
gonna love one another, we're gonna respect one another, we're going to be loyal to one another, okay? Or we can't be friends. If we can't be friends, if we can't sit down and have a conversation with one another, regardless whether it may be good or bad, we can't be friends unless we're able to sit down and have a mature conversation with one another you know? And that's that. Learn the definition of friendship and know who your friends are. Know who your real friends are. Because there's a lot of people out there, y'all. Some of y'all don't even know y'all friends. Y'all don't even know who your friends are. See, because this happening to Shaquilla is a prime example of somebody not knowing and understanding the people around them. Her best friend videotaped her getting beat.
Mm-hmm.
Her best friend in the whole wide world videotaped her getting beat. Instead of him jumping in, instead of him stopping the video and jumping in and saying, "No, you're not gonna beat my friend like that," he sat there and he videotaped it. What kind of friend is that? What kind of friend is that?
Right.
Ain't no way in the world I would do something like that. If I was in the room and my best friend was getting his ass whooped and somebody was beating his ass, I'm jumping in. I'm jumping in.
Stop it.
Joseph, what's that?
What's what?
That.
Hold on. What?
I'm jumping in.
Comment?
No.
Oh, thank
Someone
you.
join?
Oh my God, thank you, the blood of Jesus.
Oh, she's
Thank you so much. No, they gave us a $50 super chat.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
But what kind of friend is that? That's what I don't understand about people oh, that's my friend, that's my best friend, that's my friend. I don't understand how you can go around and call somebody your friend, but if you got into trouble, where would they be? Where would they be? Let me tell you something, as frail as I am, I will jump in front of somebody for a friend and 2 shakes. I would jump in front of somebody for a friend. I don't get it.
You know what, Tramel? It's not even that nowadays. It's that people are so quick to call people friends and they don't know them.
Mm-hmm.
And they just like, oh, that's my friend, that's my friend.
That's what I'm saying.
And then when something happens, it's like...
When something go down, they ain't nowhere to be found.
Not even like, if something goes down, like just anything in general. And
yeah.
You realize this person isn't your friend. I don't call people my friends unless I really feel...
When I'm your friend, I depend on
that
you.
They might ride
I depend on you. I depend on for you to love me,
Monica.
to respect me. I depend on you to be open and honest with me. I depend on you if you need to have a conversation with me, to have a conversation with me. If I've done you wrong, I depend on you to come to me and say, Tramel, you've done me wrong, and we can have a conversation about it. I don't understand.
Let me tell you something.
These people today that consider people their friends, and then what ends up happening is they end up dead.
But like Monica, I know Monica is my friend.
Right.
Like something happened with us, and I contacted Monica because I wanted to talk. Right. And Monica knew. She knew right away because she's an Aries.
Right.
If Joe has contacted me, something's up.
Right.
And we were able to squash it and come to an agreement.
Right, I remember.
And that's a friend.
Because Monica was like, Tramel and Joseph,
right, I would always consider Monica a friend.
Right.
Because what happened.
Right.
We were able to fix it between us, and we moved on from it.
Yeah.
That's a friend. Not somebody that tells you they moved on from it, but they sitting back waiting, going, I can't wait to get that bitch the first opportunity I get.
Right.
That's not a friend. That's just somebody that's trying to get your ass.
I'm sorry, y'all.
It's it's rough. It's hard.
Joseph, I tap out.
I tap out. I tap out. The first time I see that you're not my friend, I'm done.
Yes, it only takes me one time for me to see it, and that's it. It just takes me one time to see it, and that's it. You are not. I can't be around people that I can't trust or that are going to see me in danger,
like my Melissa,
and won't protect me.
And you know what? Like Melissa, I don't know what it was about Melissa, but she just had a spirit that made me cling to her. And the same way with her to me. And it's weird to me because I don't take to people like that. I don't
Mm-hmm.
take to nobody like I took to Melissa.
What you mean?
You know me, Jamel. I don't take to people like I took to Melissa.
Right.
I just don't. And Melissa is just like everything to me.
Right. Melissa is like she's like your sister.
Like
Yeah.
everything about Melissa is a vibe that I love.
Right.
That I love about her.
Right.
And
Well, from the door,
Joseph,
when you first met her.
But that's what I'm saying.
You know.
If she did something to me, it would be my fault because I just gravitated to her so fast.
Oh no, honey, I don't think
but
that
at
would
the
ever
same
happen.
time, I don't even think that would even happen.
Right. No, I don't believe that. No.
Because Melissa was just somebody that y'all. I'm sorry about the cough. It got worse when I was in the hospital. I apologize. I'm sorry I'm coughing so much. But yeah. But it this whole thing, I think it's like the other story, the girl that was roaming the hotel that ended up in the freezer.
Right.
Like, first of all, y'all got to do better. Y'all can't be going places with people and losing yourselves like that. Like, even my bestest friends, I just don't. I am still mindful of myself. I don't let myself get so fucked up that I don't know what I'm doing. Because I just don't trust people like that. So I just like to know what's going on. I'm sorry, y'all. It got real bad when I was in the hospital. But, I pray for her. Say a prayer for her mom, her dad, her family. Because at this point, they just need justice for her. And however that's going down, however that justice may be, it needs to be.
Pardon me for a second, y'all.
Go ahead, babe. Do you?
No, I just turned the camera off because Joseph, I have to fix this. I have to fix it.
I know, because I'm like doing the same thing. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah,
I'm still talking.
I had to put my sensor on.
Right.
And it's bleeding. So I didn't want people to see me bleeding.
Just fix it.
Okay.
Yeah,
pardon us for a second, yes.
But I could talk about the other thing while because Cameron don't need to be on for this.
Right.
Me and Shamel got some emails.
Mm-hmm.
And some people were dissatisfied.
Dissatisfied? What do you mean?
I read that when I was in the hospital. And some people were dissatisfied with the way we do pillow talk.
Oh, okay.
Now, I don't have a problem with that. I don't. And I don't think Trina has a problem with that either, because we always ask you, if you have show ideas, email us. If you want to see us do something, email us.
Right.
And that's what they did.
Right.
Only problem I have is don't tell me you don't like something and don't offer up another solution. Because my thing is, if I tell somebody, well, I don't like when you do this, maybe you should try doing this. That seems more like a person that enjoys being here and wants to see different content, or I'm not going to say better content.
They want to try to tell us what to do.
Well, not even telling us what to do. It's just, if you're going to tell us you don't like something, then you need to come up with a solution to fix it.
Well, here's the thing, Joseph, because I received some emails too, and some people have said, "Oh, well, Tramel, sometimes you tell too much. You tell too much, and you talk too much about certain things, and I don't like it, and so on and so forth." And let me just say this, and I'm going to be very, very clear about this, and maybe perhaps this will straighten things out. And listen, I'm not coming from a place of hate. I'm not coming from a place of anger or anything like that. But just know this. This is the McRaeKingz platform. This is our platform, which means this platform consists of two people, Joseph McRae and Tramel McRae. And one of the premises of our platform is that we talk about our lives. We talk about our real everyday lives, what we endure, what we go through in life, our walk in life, our journey, our accomplishments, our goals, our dreams. our successes, sometimes our failures we talk about. Okay, we are transparent in that sense. That is one of the premises of the McRae King platform. We also tell you when you come in here, we welcome you and we tell you that this is a safe space. This is a space where you can talk about and you can say anything that you wish,
Right.
anything your heart desires, any questions that you want to ask, you can ask them. Now, with all that being said, all I'm saying to you as our audience is that this is our platform, and at the end of the day, it is Joseph McRae and Tremel McRae that makes the decisions of what goes on our channel. Number one. Number two is I am who I am. Joseph is who he is. There may be certain things, there may be certain attitudes, there may be certain characteristics that you may or may not like about each of us individually, and that's okay. But what you, as subscribers, will not do is you will not tell us what to do on our show. If you have a suggestion, if you have a comment, if you have a question of any sort, or if you have an idea that you wish to pass along to us, we will read your idea and we may consider doing whatever it
Well, for
is
me,
that you ask. Hold on for a second. That you ask, we may consider doing what you ask. But if we don't, we ask, don't get in your feelings. Don't get in your feelings. It may just be something that we may feel is not a good fit for us. Okay. Um, but that's really all I really have to say. We love you guys. We love you guys. Just as much as you guys come
love
into our
us,
conversation
or at least
and you
claim you
talk
love us.
and you say you love us, as much as you guys love us, we love you. As much as you guys support us, we support you. We want you to know and understand that this is not a conflict of interest in any type of way whatsoever. There will be people that will come and watch us if they will not like our content. There will be people
And that's
that come
fine.
in that will like our content, and that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. We get messages from people that don't like Andrew Corwell videos all day, every day, but we still keep pressing on. We
We were
still keep
shocked
pressing
when we
on.
found out Fabe watched us.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
Terica, I love
So
you
don't
guys.
ever think for 1 minute that we are here to uh, insult you in any type of way, insult your intelligence, or um, um, you know
To sit here and
not
give you a
give you
sob story so you give us money.
right. That's not what it's about. Listen, if it was about money, child, if it was about money,
I would do like the rest of them. Girl, I got some tea, and if my
I'd be
cash app ain't got $200 in it, I ain't giving y'all the tea.
child, if it was about
Cause there's
money, I would be
plenty of
sitting up
content
here
creators that do that.
belly dancing and doing all different types of tricks and things for y'all girls in order for y'all girls, for y'all people to give us money. It's never been about the money for us, ever. Now, I will say this when it comes to finances and the McRae King's platform, we have truly been blessed at times. There was a time, remember, Joseph, a couple of
Mm-hmm.
years ago when someone bought us a computer. There was a time when someone donated large amounts of money. There was a time when somebody used to donate. There was somebody in our comment section that used to donate very large amounts of
And we
money.
never asked.
Never ask that person for a dime, and never will. Listen, when we say support the McRae King's platform, we do take that money that you guys give us and we don't put it in our pockets and spend it on ourselves. We spend it on the platform. So, you know, that's the premise that we stand on when it comes to money and when it comes to you guys donating money to us. We appreciate it, and we want you to always understand that we do appreciate it. We appreciate all of your financial backing, whether it be for us or whether it be for the platform. We appreciate it.
And let me just say this. I don't have a problem with you telling me what you don't like. I
Mhm.
never have a problem with that.
Oh, neither do I either.
What I have a problem with is if you're gonna say Joseph, I don't like A, B, C, D, E. You should be giving me E, F, G, H, I to fill that in. Because if you don't like what I'm doing, then where's your suggestion of what I should do?
Right.
Because, you know, it's easy to tell somebody you don't like what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's harder to tell somebody what you want them to do or what you want to see them do.
Right.
So
you're so right.
I'm like, I'm all good. The blood of Jesus said no backbone. My thing is, tell me what it is that you want to see, and maybe we'll do it. I'm not gonna say we always gonna do it, because we got suggestions like about the LGBTQ, and we like, no, our channel is not going to just be about LGBTQ.
Right.
So sometimes we do stuff like that, and
Right.
sometimes we don't.
Right.
If we think it's important, we do it. If not, then, you know. Oh, thank you, the blood of Jesus.
Yes, thank you so much.
We love you too.
We love you too. But yeah, I mean, you know, there's people here that want us to focus on one thing. Like, oh God, you can't imagine how many people call us and say, y'all need to do more Andrew Caldwell videos. We listen,
No.
Andrew Caldwell, we don't,
unless he does,
unless he's a topic, unless he's a hot topic that we choose to talk about, we're not messing with him like that. So, you know, if that's what you're looking for when you come here, then you're gonna have to go somewhere else.
We can
watch all the videos that we have on the Andrew Call. We welcome you to do that, but that's it.
And we can do it because, honey, when we do it, we get thousands of views.
Yeah.
And if we wanted to build our channel doing that, we definitely could do that.
Sure could.
It would not even be an issue.
Right.
It just would be what it is.
Right.
So.
Right. So, you know, it's just
my
sometimes
thing is,
it gets
if you're
frustrating.
Say you don't like something, just offer up a different suggestion.
Right. And if it's
not
something that you don't like, and if it's something that you don't like, you know, that we're doing, or you just simply just have come to this conclusion that you just don't like us at all, and you don't want to watch us anymore, and you're not going to watch us anymore, that's fine.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's fine. There's so many other great content creators on YouTube, like Monica's Views and News and then Q's World, and Let Me See Your Transcript, you know, people like that you can watch as well. So, you know, we're not stingy with who watches us. We love that you do. We love you. Believe me when I tell you, we love that you watch.
We tell you to go watch other content creators.
Yeah. If we're not a good fit for you, there's so many other different things that are on YouTube that you can watch and enjoy. You know, like Lips in the Legion. Shout out to Lips in the Legion. Yeah, it's like somebody like you might want to watch mukbangs. You know, and Lips is he lives in the mukbang world, you know. So you may want to watch
Jersey Girl.
If you're not watching him, I don't know where you've been, but you might want to watch him. Yeah. So guys, I'm gonna say Rodney King said, can't we all just get along?
That was just my thing.
Can't we all just get along?
I didn't mind the emails. I just felt like if you're gonna tell me you don't like something, then you need to offer something other than what you don't like.
Right.
That's just me.
That's so true, Joseph.
Because, so you know, telling me you don't like something, it's like, honestly, I'm like, so what? Mm-hmm. I don't care if you don't like it. But if you say, well, instead of doing this, how about trying this? And I don't have a problem with that. Not at all. Not at all. I love suggestions. I love when y'all ask me questions.
Oh, we love ideas, too. We do. We really do. We love when people send us ideas.
Right, blood of Jesus. Vengeance is not ours.
Right.
The Lord says he'll repay. And
I agree.
Right. I agree with you. Like,
that's so true.
I don't get mad at stuff like that.
No.
Offer me a suggestion, basically.
Yeah.
Just offer me a suggestion. And, you know.
Yeah, sometimes I have to say to people, what is it that you think that I'm not doing right? What is it that you think that I'm not doing right? What is it that you think that I should do?
I gotta sit up.
You know. But anyway, we're gonna move on from that.
We're gonna move on to what I want to talk about now.
Did you want to move on to that, or did you want to move on to what I was gonna talk about R. Kelly?
You can do either or.
Okay, well, let's talk about R. Kelly real quick. It's gonna be real quick. It's not gonna be that long. Um, if you've not been
I'm still here,
watching,
y'all. I just gotta sit up.
singer songwriter and also known as the Pied Piper and the King of R&B, R. Kelly may be getting out. He may be getting out of jail. Yes, because all of the charges that were brought against him in Chicago have been officially dropped, which means that he could go to the New York court system and file an appeal. And based on all the charges being dropped in Chicago, he may either get another trial or he may be the charges in New York City may be dropped because he was basically charged with the same charges in Chicago as he was in New Jersey. And the problem in Chicago is they don't have any witnesses, they don't have any witness statements, they don't have any DNA, they don't have anything,
So
anything
now
to
what
tie
happens if
him
they have that
to
in,
the accusations that they made against
but
him.
what happens if they have that in New York?
They don't. That's the thing. See, he was really convicted based on testimony, and that was really it. And a lot of the testimony that was, was made in the system can be questioned. So, you know, that's what's going on with R. Kelly. What do you think, Joseph?
Um,
This is the question I want to ask you. What would you think if R. Kelly got out? Would that be okay with you?
um, no, because he's a celebrity. So I would just feel he's only out because he's a celebrity.
Uh huh.
And if it was anybody else, they would be still sitting in jail. If
Right.
it was another black man. Um, I just honestly I don't know what to think. If you're gonna have a court case like this where in one state he gets convicted, in the next state he doesn't.
Do you still listen to his music?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do too. I'm not going to sit here and be a liar. I do
I'm not
listen to
gonna
his
say I
music
don't. I
still,
mean,
because I've, I don't know if I can say I've learned how to separate the man from the music, but in reality, I really have. He's to me, he's still a musical genius, in spite of all of the things that he's been accused of. He's a musical genius,
it
just a
doesn't take away
genius.
what he's done for the R&B.
Yes, but I mean, how do you throw all of that great and beautiful music away? Because he's written some great songs, not only for him, but for others as well.
But it's
He
like they
did
want
he
to
he
throw
did a
away
song
Bill
for Jennifer
Cosby, and you
Hudson.
can't throw away Bill Cosby because he's
Right,
done a lot.
right,
He's done a lot.
you're right.
And at the end of the day, you can feel whatever it is you want to feel about him,
Hmm.
which is fine. But you can't take away the accomplishment.
Yeah, that's so true.
At the end of the day, a person's accomplishments are their accomplishments. It doesn't matter what they do. You can't. But cancel culture. They want to get rid of everybody. They want to cancel everybody out and things like that. And it is what it is, Joe. What you do?
Yes, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right, Monica. People are mad about R. Kelly possibly being acquitted simply because I mean, and we all have to look at it that way. In a sense, I'm a little vexed about it simply because I have nieces the age of the women that he allegedly brainwashed and was having sex with and
Because they're
stuff
not
like that.
women, little girls.
Huh?
So let's rephrase that. Little girls, because they're not women.
Right, little girls, yes. I have nieces, that were his age, that were the age of these women, that are the age of these girls, these young girls that he allegedly brainwashed and, did all these heinous things to.
Well, I think like somebody else said, if R. Kelly goes to jail, the parents need to go to jail.
Well, see, that's the thing.
Anybody that helped him needs to go to jail.
That's the thing. He
didn't do it by himself.
and it would cost, and that's what they're saying. That's another thing they're saying. It will cost the state millions of dollars in order to prosecute all of those that aided and abetted him in doing what he did, you know. And so that's where the issue is. That's where the issue lies. Is the state of Chicago going to start charging these people? And the state of Chicago has absolutely no interest in charging these people. So, you know, this is what happens, guys. This is what happens. My if I had a message to give to R. Kelly, if he should happen to walk away from this unscathed, I would definitely say to him, bruh, you better watch yourself. You better watch yourself because they will be watching you for the rest of your life. They're gonna be watching you for the rest of your life. And I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna make him. If you know, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if he's gonna become completely acquitted of charges. I don't know if they're gonna put him on the national list. Whatever. You know, I would hope so. But you know, his life is just never gonna be the same. It's never gonna be the same, Joseph.
True.
But you know, that's the way it should be. That's really the way it should be. Moving on, Joseph did have something that he wanted to talk about. You gonna get in the frame to talk about this, Joseph?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. So Joseph is gonna talk about something that's going on here in Atlanta, Georgia, that y'all don't understand, that y'all don't know about. It's should I tell him about who it is?
I will. Hold on.
Well, Joseph is gonna tell y'all because he wants to cover that whole story, and we'll talk a little bit more about that because this story is something to listen to, and it's something that happens in the white community a lot.
It's reality TV,
and it happens in reality TV. It's happened in just social media, everything across the board. So, Joseph, you tell them about it.
So one of my child. Oh, my head and my neck. One of my favorite shows was the Chrisleys. I think it's Meet the Chrisleys. With Todd Chrisley.
Chrisleys know best. Chrisleys knows
his
best.
family and his wife and kids and stuff. And back in 2009, there was a whole scandal that came out about them. Todd Chrisley allegedly people always thought he was gay because he had that vibe. So allegedly his lover came out and told on him.
I see.
Told that he was scamming the banks and how him and his wife were scamming banks and getting money that they shouldn't have gotten, and when they were getting ready to get caught, they put everything in his mother's name so that he wouldn't get caught. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta come out of the camera. So that he couldn't get caught. And now they're going to jail.
Right, I saw that.
He's going to jail for 12 years and his wife for 7.
Wow, so Todd Chrisley got 12 years.
This judge is not being lenient at all. She feels they should go to jail for what they did. So
Todd Chrisley got 12 years.
His wife got 7.
And his wife got 7 years in prison. And they basically got sentenced for things like tax evasion, money laundering, and things like that, right?
And stealing from banks.
And stealing money from banks because, from what I heard, they presented
for loans like they had money and they did.
Yeah, they would apply for loans and present fake documents, making it seem like they qualified for these loans and stuff like that.
And I feel sorry for the little granddaughter. Because they had custody of her.
Yes, that's right. So
now it's like, where did she go?
Right. Now, did the court system take them right into custody?
They put them on house arrest for now.
Okay.
So they can't go nowhere if they spend more than $1,000, they have to be reported. They can't go nowhere without their probation officers knowing because they're on house arrest. so they really can't leave Georgia. It's a lot.
So the court system is basically at this time giving them the opportunity to get their affairs in order
Basically.
before they go and start doing their time.
And they might not even do time. They might just stay on house arrest.
Yeah, I don't believe they're going to do time. I really don't.
And
I really don't. I don't think
show.
that either one of them is going to spend a day in jail. And if they do spend a day in jail, it's going to be like day camp. They're going to spend a day. They're going to spend time in one of those prisons that is just like, a hotel.
And Todd was getting his own show.
Yes, they were about to give him his own show. That's so true. Yeah.
And he's not getting that.
Uh-huh.
They've already taped the next season of their show.
I don't think they're bothered about it. I really don't.
So that's coming on.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just think when you in the public eye like that,
mm-hmm.
you don't have the opportunity to do stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
If you are not in the public eye, that's one thing.
Right.
But when you're in the public eye, you can't be doing stunts and shows and.
Well, that's what a lot of these celebrities. That's what a lot of these reality stars do.
Because,
to keep up.
Because when you do a reality show, what I found out is your house is your house.
Mm-hmm.
Your clothes are your clothes.
Yeah, and they don't pay that much.
A lot of them, when they first get on reality shows, they don't look, as good as they do by the second or third show.
Right.
Because they have to wear what they really have.
Uh-huh.
And what they really have is not up to par with the rest of them because this is my first time on the show.
Right.
And it was like one of the housewives of Atlanta, they were making fun of her because she was trying to live above her means.
Right.
And buy stuff that she couldn't afford.
Right.
Because she wanted to be like the rest of them.
Right. Well,
or
Joseph,
she would have tags on her clothing
and
then take them back.
I remember. I know you're talking about. But see, we, the public, we are under the assumption that these people that are on these reality shows, they love and hip hop and Real Housewives of Atlanta and the Real Housewives, period, that whole brand. We are under the assumption that these people have, money. When in reality, number one, these reality shows, these shows they're on, they don't pay that much.
No.
They really don't pay that much. A lot of these people that are on these reality shows, they don't get paid that much. They don't get paid anymore. Some of them get paid less than $30,000 a year. Just for an appearance fee to be on the show. So they really don't get paid that much. As far as them living beyond their means, a lot of the reality show stars, they do live beyond their means, but there's some of them on there that are entrepreneurs. They have their own businesses. Some of them come on there and they've already established themselves, like people like Yandy, that's on Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta. She has been a manager for years. Her and we worked together at one time. She's been a manager. She's been managing. She used to manage big. But
look who her husband is.
Right.
Mendici.
Right. He was a drug dealer.
So at the end of the day, she ain't got to worry about not having the right clothing or the right shoes or whatever. But then you take somebody like Tammy, when she first got on Basketball Wives, all Evelyn did was make fun of her because she couldn't keep up with them when they came to clothing.
Exactly.
She couldn't.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's like, what do you do?
Yeah.
But then after she started making the money, of course, now she's keeping up with them.
Of course she had better hair, better clothing, everything. And see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these reality stars, they work hard to come up, some of them, but understand that they're just normal people just like me and you. Remember that time somebody offered us a reality show? We was like, we ain't doing that job.
If you don't see the join button, the link is in the description box.
Yes. But, doing reality TV is not something, it's not easy. It's not easy at all because when you decide to do something like that, you're putting yourself out on a platform for everyone in the entire world to see. That's a big step. That's a really, really big step.
And if you can't keep up with the people that's on there, then you don't need to do it.
Yeah.
Because you're going to feel awkward or they're going to talk about you or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, because these networks, they don't give you the funds to
even when they throw a party, they have to throw the party out of their own money.
right. They don't give you the funds to do these elaborate things and stuff like that. You know, I remember I was watching the Dancing Dolls, which was one of my favorite reality shows, and Diane was telling how she would get a budget from the network, every season, and that was all the money that she got. She had to take a majority of her money and put it into the show so that the girls would look presentable when they went out to do stand battles and when they went out to do things and when they were taping. She had to come out of her own pocket. So reality TV, guys, it's not all what it seems.
Not all
It's
what it's
really
cracked
not.
up to be.
I think that's why I stopped watching it so much. I don't really watch reality TV like I used to, Joseph. I
Well,
don't.
it did it for me when I was supposed to be on one,
Uh huh.
and I saw that they wanted my friends to hold the camera and stuff. I said, I'm not telling my friends to hold a camera and I'm on a reality show.
Right.
Who does that?
Hmm.
Like, it was just a lot. It was just a lot of stuff that I wasn't cool. I wasn't cool with doing. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I gotta, Oh,
Yes. Well, Canty lady, thank you for sending your love from Cali. Shout out to Cali. Yes. Hey, El Manning. Yes. I can't wait to get one of them Thanksgiving cakes, child. I know El Manning done made a cake for Thanksgiving, child.
my yellow and chocolate cake.
I know it's a cake sitting up on her dining room table. It's gonna be one sitting on her dining room table for Thanksgiving. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Let me
And I
see.
might need to stop by just for a piece of cake. Oh, y'all.
Are you Melissa? You were trying to make to reality TV? I'm not anymore. I just like reality TV. To me, it's just not real.
It's too much. It's not real. It's scripted. It's very scripted to a degree. And
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
understand how that goes.
I don't. You know what it is? I don't look at it in the sense that I used to look at it. I really don't.
Of it being a
I
reality
don't.
to
I
me.
really don't. I don't look at it in the sense that I used to look at it. I used to look at reality TV, and I would get my feelings, and I would be mad, and I would be like, "Ooh, child." And sometimes I still do, but I just really, it's not. I really don't take it as serious as I used to. I really don't.
Not that now that I
And
know.
then for the most part, nothing really amazes me. Nothing really surprises me when it comes to reality TV. It just does not surprise me, Joseph. It doesn't.
Well, because I was supposed to do a reality show
Yeah.
and it was very scripted,
Uh huh.
I that turned me off from it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, how you have a reality show that's scripted? Like, this is what y'all are going to talk about, and we go from there. The reality is, you told us what to talk about, and then whatever we say after that is reality. And that just didn't sit well with me.
Uh huh. Yeah. So yeah, but shout out to reality TV anyway because it does keep us entertained. I'm not gonna let it be entertainment. It's entertainment for me. It is. It's entertainment for me. Um, and speaking of other things, we're just going to talk in general now, and then we're going to take your questions, guys. At this time, anybody that has any questions,
Type them in the chat.
please type them in the chat. Type them in the chat. It's time for Q&A. So any question that you have for us, type them in the chat. We don't have that much time. It's 11. It was 11:35. Yes, and y'all know we go off at midnight. So any questions that you guys have, please feel free to ask us in the comment section,
Yeah, I'm
and we'll be
sorry, I
more than
can't.
happy to answer your questions. But in the meantime, we're going to talk about some other things like Joseph. I'm so glad that he's home. I have to say that. And like I said, there was some underlying issues that Joseph had that I was really wanting the doctors to know about. And I wanted to be a stepping stone for him to get some things done and figured out. like Joseph, it's been a couple of weeks, and he had been noticing. He was like, Tremel, oh my God, my stomach is getting so big. I said, yeah, I see your stomach is getting big. And Joseph is not a big person, y'all. Like Joseph is tall. He's very tall, but in terms of weight, he doesn't weigh a lot. But his stomach was protruding out.
Like a pregnant woman.
Yeah, and it started protruding out to the point where it was like it looked like he was having a pregnancy or something like that. So I was like, Joseph was like, Tremel, look at my stomach, it's protruding out. I said, well, we got to have that checked out. So we had an appointment for him to see his primary care physician to take care of it. However, when he was in the hospital, he was able to speak to a doctor, and they were able to do a CAT scan on his stomach, and they determined that there was a lot of fluid in his stomach. You see, my husband used to do what they call PD dialysis. He used to do home dialysis, which is a totally different procedure than hemodialysis, which is what he does now. And unfortunately, after he did stop doing the PD dialysis, there was some fluid that was left in his stomach. And so they're going to be able to fix that by draining a lot of the fluid off of his stomach, which is a great thing. They already started already, didn't they, Joseph?
Yeah, you should see the difference.
Yes, Joseph said there's a big difference, and the way in which his stomach looks, and it's not protruding out anymore. And I feel great about that. Also, Joseph has a condition called AFib. AFib is a condition that causes the heart to the rhythm of the heart to beat out of irregular, meaning it's like a flutter, which can cause the blood pressure to drop sometimes. Sometimes it may cause the blood pressure to go high. But there's also an issue with the blood flow. And what happens with the blood flow is it can start to cause the blood to clot. So, as a person that has AFib, they have to prescribe medications to Joseph that will help him with his irregular heartbeat. But they also must prescribe to him a medication that will not allow his blood to clot. Unfortunately, when he fell, he had some bleeding on his head, and they took him off of the blood thinner. The blood thinner he is not taking anymore at this time. But they told him eventually he would have to go back to taking it because, like I said, it's important for a person that has AFib to take a blood thinner so that their blood does not clot. So, um, y'all pray for my husband that he does get better. He does get well. Y'all pray that the coughing stops because, we had both of us. We were afflicted with COVID a couple of months ago, Joseph and I, and the doctors say we walked away with what they call COVID cough. And what it does is it causes you to cough a lot. Now my coughing comes basically from my other pre-existing conditions. I have acid reflux. I also have GERD, and I also have heartburn, which causes me to cough a lot. I don't know if the COVID cough is causing me to cough a lot. I don't know, but I already do cough a lot. But I manage. I manage. Believe me when I tell you, I manage. You know, but we have both of us, Joseph and I. I'm not a young man. I'm not an old man, but I'm not a young man. I'll be 55 next month. Um, but we try to take care of ourselves as best we can, and we will continue to do so. Continue to take care of ourselves as best we can. But we thank you all so much for all of your prayers. That's what I want to say. I want to take this time out to thank everybody, each and every individual person that reached out to me and said, Tramel, it's going to be all right. Tramel, we're praying for you. I'm praying. I thank all you people that sent prayer hands and told me that, everything was going to be all right. If it weren't for you, I would have made it through. If it weren't for you, I would not have made it through. There were times when I came on this camera by myself and I was lonely because I missed my other half. I'm so used to having him right here next to me. Even though he coughing now, I don't care. He right here next to me.
Yeah, and I'm
You
sorry
know,
I'm not looking in the camera, y'all, but I got because my head right here
but there
hurt.
were times where I came on this camera and I wanted him to be here so bad. I desperately wanted him to be here so bad, and he's here. And I thank you for that. If it were not for your prayers, if it were not for your well wishes, I don't think Joseph would be here as well. So thank you so much. Thank you, people, so much for everything that you did when Joseph was in the hospital. Know that I appreciate it. I really do.
And Melissa hunted me down in the hospital. I have to give her credit. She hunted me down because they didn't have my last name right. And Melissa didn't stop until she found me in the hospital and told the lady the other night, look, you get up and go see if he's asleep. If he's asleep, do not wake him up. Just let me know and I'll call back at another time. Because she knew my phone was dead. Melissa hunted me down, honey. She was not having it. She was gonna get her JoJo if it was the last thing that she did. And I appreciate it. I do. I really, really, really appreciate it. I do. I appreciate
Yeah,
all
there's some
y'all.
people in the comment section that are saying that maybe we should try taking cough drops and things like that. That, to be honest, guys, that really doesn't help. It's just a um it's
A
just
side
a
effect of COVID.
um
It's called long term COVID.
yeah, it's just something we have to deal with. And so we weather through it. Like I said, we weather through it and we
Mine wasn't as
manage.
bad until I went to the hospital. It was a
Right.
little bit bad, but now, since I've been in the hospital, it's been bad. And I'm
Yeah, I
like,
mean, we manage. We do. We manage. We weather through it, and we manage. Thank you so much for all of your suggestions and stuff like that. If anything, cough drops make me cough even more, child. That's why I don't even mess with it because they make me cough even more. And there's a big reason why. But we won't get into that. We won't get into that. It's too much to get into, y'all. Um, but thank you so very much, everyone that reached out. I appreciate it, and thank you to all of you that are still reaching out. It's people that are still reaching out. Joseph's people still reaching out
yeah,
and saying that they praying for me. And it just does my heart so
people on my
much.
Facebook and
It
everywhere.
does. It does my heart so much to see that so many people care. If one person cares, that does my heart good.
Yeah,
But
I'm
it's
sorry
it does
again
my
for
heart
not
so
looking
so
in the
much.
camera, but my head is hurt on this side, so laying with my head this way, looking at the camera,
Hmm.
it kind of hurts still because it's still a lump. I got a lumpy head.
Yeah, that's why Joseph is not laying.
That's why I'm
With
not
his
looking at the
right. He's
camera.
not looking at the camera. But oh, excuse me. We wanted to bring you a show. We really did. We wanted to bring you a show. We try to bring you something each and every night, and know that when we're absent, it's simply because we just really can't do it. We really, really can't do it.
Life is taking a hold.
Yeah, life is taking over. We just really can't do it. But we try to bring you something each and every individual night because you mean so much to us. You really do. You mean a lot to us. So thank you. But thank you so very much for all of your accolades and all of
We
your
appreciate you
yeah.
all.
We do. We really, really do. And like I
Oh,
said,
is it hot in here to you?
it's a little warm in here.
Yeah,
So
because I turned the heat up. I got
yeah,
to
you
turn
did.
it down.
I got to. Yeah, you got to go turn it down for we because I feel like I'm slow roasting right now. Yeah, but yes, we appreciate you so very, 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 very much. We really do. We really do. I mean, we're enjoying the new place. We really
Yes.
are. I'm especially enjoying my kitchen shows. I love cooking in my kitchen. I done cooked like what five,
Good.
6 meals already.
Good. I'm glad.
Yes, and y'all, from the donations that y'all sent us, somebody sent us a nice donation, and what we did was we went out and we bought some beautiful pots. We bought some pots. We bought a wok. I couldn't wait to use that wok, child. I used it already, Joseph, and it was good. I cooked in it. It was so good. And yes, we have just been enjoying the new place. Although the apartment is empty still, it's going to be a process. We understand that it's going to be a process. We already have that. Joseph, I think we should go back and get that dinette set.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about. But we already have some of the furniture choices that we made. We already have them in mind, and we made decision that we go back. I mean, we get some money if we're able to put it on layaway, or if we're able to make the purchase. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, I got to show you something that Cole sent us, Joseph. Anyway, but yes, there's so many things. I'm so excited about just putting pictures up on the
Do you have any
wall
questions?
and stuff like that. I'm so excited about. That's what I'm excited about. Just decorating, and then Christmas is coming. And I told you guys when I get finished with this apartment, it's gonna look like a winter wonderland because I'm going all out. I'm gonna put up lights and stuff like that because we have a porch. We have like a sun porch, that's attached to the apartment, and I'm just gonna make it look beautiful. This is our first Christmas. Joseph and I, we've never had a tree before, so this is kind of like our first Christmas, and I want to make it really, really special. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I am looking forward to doing that.
No questions?
Um, no, we don't have any questions yet. Antoine said he's glad that you're doing better. But no, we don't have any questions yet. Y'all know it's Q&A time. So and time is almost up. It's 11:48. So y'all better get to asking y'all questions. Ask your questions, child. Y'all ain't got no questions for us.
Mm.
And it's hard for me to read these questions, child. I can't hardly see.
I'll read them. Still no questions? Let me see. Oh, my head, child. I only did this for y'all because my head.
What's going on? Is your head hurting, Joseph?
Yeah, I probably need Tylenol.
Uh-huh. Do we have any? I think we have some. Wait a minute, hold on. We do have Tylenol.
I need some.
Yes, we do. We actually do have Tylenol. I'll get you some. Would you like for me to get it for you now?
If you don't mind.
Okay, y'all, bear with me for just one moment.
I'll read the chat.
No, I just wanted to turn the camera on. Yeah, I do. I got Tylenol. I got extra strength
That works.
Tylenol. I
That
sure
works.
do. I forgot I
Thank you,
purchased it
Melissa.
the other day. I did. Oh Jesus!
Haha, no, the blood of Jesus. He hasn't seen no groundhogs yet.
Groundhogs. It ain't even time for winter. Ain't even over with.
Hit that, bro. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Tristan. Hey, Terica. Y'all know me as I do my shout outs. Y'all know Joseph got to do his shout outs. Because I feel like I want people to be. I want people to. Babe, can you give me some water? I don't want to take it with. Because that's already giving me acid reflux. Yo, I appreciate all of you coming. Hey, Candy Lady. Is this your first time in our chat, Candy Lady? If it is, welcome. Jersey Girl, the show isn't canceled. They still have the show is still coming on for the next season because they already taped it. The show that is canceled is he was supposed to get his own show. That's canceled, so he's not getting his own show. But their regular show is still coming on. Ooh. Oh, child. I swear Tramel gave me this acid reflux, y'all. I swear he did, because I never used to have it. I never used to have it until Jamil was complaining about it. You did, Erica? Okay, I'm gonna check it. Thank you, Lillian. Yes, one ran by his foot. Hey, healthy bougie. Antoine, the pop roast is always ready for Joseph. In the now, in the future, in the present, in the afterlife, the pop roast will always be ready for me. Hey, Joy Davis. Yes, I'm okay. I am. Oh, this is going to be amazing right here.
Here go your water.
Thank you. Hold on. Let me get. I'm taking three.
You know, I completely forgot that I had those. You should take one more, Joe.
Not four. I'm taking three. Okay. Two actually help me.
Okay. Well, I hope they make you feel better.
Oh boy. Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
Water gonna make me feel better.
Whew.
Cause it's gonna get rid of this. I don't know why, but water gets rid of my acid reflux.
Well, that's a good thing. I wish I could say the same.
Healthy Bougie Rehab came to see me to see if I could walk, and they saw that I could walk. I told them that I wanted to go to rehab, so maybe it's in my paperwork. But as of right now, I don't think it is. But she told me I could go to my regular doctor, and they can refer me to a rehab facility.
Yes, which I'm most glad about. I'm so glad that you're going to be getting the things that you need. You know, I just said to Joseph, right before he moved in, I said, Joseph, I said, living here is really going to be a challenge for us. And he was like, what do you mean, Sherman? I was like, well, the challenge is to, be more proactive in taking care of ourselves health wise. So I think that's what we really need to do. We need to focus on being more
Because we didn't
proactive.
really do it in Jersey.
Yeah. Because it was just so stressful, you know. Okay. What
Erica
time?
says, stick it out, poke it out.
Stick it out, poke it out. What time do we have?
11:54.
Okay. All right, y'all. We winding down. It's 11:54. So I'm going to start the ending announcements, which are make sure you're watching us. Excuse me.
On all social media platforms.
Yes, make sure you're watching us on all social media platforms. Of course, you know what those are. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're on Snapchat. We're on TikTok. And right here on YouTube. When you join us on YouTube, please make sure that if you watch any of our videos, to hit the like button and also hit the subscribe because it's absolutely free to subscribe. And don't forget, if you want to become a member, a lord or a lady, or a knight at our round table, by all means, hit the join button because membership does have its privileges. Yes, it does. Also, go over to the McRaeKingz boutique and look at some of our merch we have there. We have something for everyone there. And pick up your coffee mug. Coffee with the Kings is coming back soon. You want to have your nice McRaeKingz coffee mug to have your coffee with us in the mornings. So be on the lookout for that. Stay tuned for Coffee with the Kings. We're coming back with that very, very soon. And also, if you would like to donate to the McRaeKingz platform, by all means, send us a Cash App or a Super Chat, or you can send us a thank you, or you can donate to us in whichever way you like. We do have at this time
a housewarming wish list, and we will be doing an unboxing soon of all the great things that people have sent us. And for those of you that have sent us merchandise off of the wish list, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so very much.
Melissa,
we do
they put
appreciate
in the
it.
chat.
We do appreciate it. Um, and that's really it, guys. If no one else has told you today that they love you, know that Joseph and I, the McRae Kings, we love you very, very much. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So don't be trying to fight us. Okay? But with
Right.
that being said, we are out of here for the evening. You guys have a great morning. Have a great day. Have a great Wednesday. And have a happy, happy Thanksgiving. Go on ahead to the grocery store now and get everything you need, because you know if you wait till the last minute, you wait till Thursday, till tomorrow evening, you are going to be in trouble. There ain't gonna be nothing left in the stove. So go on ahead to the store in the morning and get your groceries that you need to get for Thanksgiving, and let's all give thanks this year. All right. With that being said, I'm out of here. Joseph is out of here. Again, we thank you for all of your well wishes and your prayers and everything. And we will see you on tomorrow. Join the McRae Kings for Pillow Talk weeknights and weekends at 10:30 p.m. from 10:30 p.m. till 12 a.m. With that being said, guys, you know how we end all our shows. Walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. And always remember that it's Team McRae
All damn day.
Talk to you soon.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all. Bye-bye.